Chase on the Pacific coast. Better now sneak the phone. Chasing every hidden trail. Like it's calling her back home. Yeah, yeah. Volcanic spine, she's crawling up the back of.
Good morning, all you explorers. This morning we are taking a trip to see if the Rocky Falls is open yet. The photos are so beautiful there, and you can get so close to the water. Last time we came out, the waterfalls had closed down for generator repairs. It wasn't long after that atmospheric river storm had hit, so it's understandable. But we'd like to see if it's opened up now. This time we're stopping off to pick up some chicken and JoJo's to pack in. It's that kind of lunch that's good, that cools down and is still good to eat. Especially when you've been out hiking all day and you need that energy boost. Hey everybody, today we are in Ludlow Falls Park, and we're gonna take a trip down this trail. It's supposed to be a interpretive trail, so figure we'll check it out. Beautiful day. It's been raining, but then the sun comes out and shines down, so it's a good day to hike. Wow. These trees are beautiful. Alright, so looks like this is just a half a mile interpretive trail, so should be fairly easy. Okay, so looks like here is a piece of wire. So this is an original cable they used to haul lumber out of here. It used to be a lumber town. No longer is, but that's what it was best remembered for, was its mill. Okay, so we came up here, got some really awesome views from this side. Now we have to make our way back down. Oh, see some things going this way. I love the way the sun hits the trees over there. So pretty. There's so many ways to go. Down, 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 down. Whew. I think sometimes it's harder going down than coming up. It just feels harder just to crawl down the hill and not fly down it. What is that? What mushroom is that? Fungi. Interesting. Yeah. What do you think, Kara? Can you take this part? Okay. Alright. cute. Looks like a Boy Scout project. A lot of times they'll come out and donate their time and materials to do so. This one here talks about the Western Hemlock. Pretty, pretty, pretty. We got lots of stairs to go still. Alright, meet you at the top. Alright, we finally got to up the stairs, and it looks like we got some information here. The elevation drops here. Look at this. Oh, so pretty. A nice bench here. It's a little wet. I like the way that out of this tree, right in the middle of the tree there, all these little branches grew. I think it's a little stump or something, but it's a very, very tall tree. The branches are interesting. I guess that's what you'd call them. Yeah, just a whole bunch of them come out there. These chains here, they gotta mean something. Oh, let's check it out. Well, actually, this one here is to discuss these two trees here. And these two trees that have been laying here for many, many years, they say, and they say, how can you tell that? Well, it has begun to spout trees on top of the tree. So the forest continues to grow out of itself. Interesting. Alright, so go down under here. The chains, I still don't know. I think maybe that's just a pathway. But we do still have something here. So sit and enjoy. The forest that we are walking through is composed of more than just trees. You may be aware of other plants here, as well as animals. Many centuries ago, the area was covered by ice, but the forest has returned and has developed into a complex array of plants and animals. It continues to grow and adjust to human impact and weather conditions. Tree stumps, benches. Oh, isn't that something? Beautiful, beautiful little setup. Yes, there is quite a drop off here. Whew. Look what's down there. I'm gonna go back up the trail here and take the other direction. Here it discusses the sword fern and the licorice fern. Okay, so it talks about these stumps here, and it says, a reminder of the days in the area when stumps were part of the logging operation back in the 1800s. So when you see these old stumps, Remember to be thankful to the loggers that had left some trees, such as the big Douglas fir, the hemlock, the red cedar, that we could see along the Ludlow Falls trails. So without them leaving some of these trees, we wouldn't have had any trees, I guess is what they're saying. So, very nice. Or as big of trees anyway. These are some very, very tall trees. The cooling effect of the old growth forest. Large trees provide shade, yet let enough light in to reach the forest floor. Some of the rain transpired into the atmosphere, cooling and moistening the air, making it a perfect walk for a hot summer day. Looking at this large trunk. There's a small one, and behind that small one, there's a very large one.
You spin in the downpour, turning puddles into sparks. I'm trying to memorize every leaf and every laugh. If the world gets heavy, we'll just find this trail again, chasing all the colors at the edge of the storm. Do you ever dream of this happy place where the rivers run cold and crystal blue? Come and see what man thinks of next. Every trail's a story to get lost into. As long as nature's there, she'll turn up laughing, boots laced tight, hair braided, back swaying, hand in mine. You pull me again, let's go dance in the rain.
Here it's talking about intermediate streams. That's interesting. Oh. Looks like we're coming up on the water. Little bridge too. And it looks like these. This here is the riverway for the coho salmon, chum salmon, cutthroat salmon, and the brook trout. Some additional information. We've seen some of in my videos where the fishes spawn up these rivers. So it's part of that process. Circle of life. The big maple leaf. Yep. Okay. This is talking about the pump house right here. And in 1996, 16 inches of snowfall with 4 inches of rain. And when that came, it flooded the area and it was up to the vent. So that's pretty high up all across. Now I'm wondering what the result was for this last atmospheric rain. But it looks like things are back together. I mean, I didn't know what it looked like before, but this bridge is built on top of a log. See that? It's kind of cool. How big that tree is. Oh, beautiful. And these trees. Interesting. Look at that there. See, there's a log laying down. And then on top of the log, trees grow out of them. Just like the base of this tree here. It's a log. See that? Out came this huge, humongous tree. And that's because they left the stumps behind for the trees to regrow. Beautiful. And then they logged this area in the 1800s. Well, we found another path, but somebody taped on there that it would take an hour-and-a-half round trip and to bring a walking stick, which we didn't. And we've been out here quite a bit. But the erratic boulder, this thing right here, came in. Erratic is a foreign rock moved from its point of origin by a glacier. The glacial action is what made it locate here to this location. So this was not originally here, but the earth moved it here. It's huge. It's a big rock. Yeah. Kind of interesting, huh? Funny how the earth does that. Moves things around. Doesn't even belong here, but it's here. Belongs here now. The train tracks. Let's see.
We've been out here for hours.
Been out here for hours. I told them it was like a half an hour. But if we would have taken the most direct loop, it would have been, a half a mile. But we've taken lots of detours. Huh. A goalie underneath this. Interesting. Let's see if we can't get a peek underneath here and get to the other side. Oh, it's a little creek. Ooh, look at this stump. It's huge and it's got a big old tree that grew out of it. Isn't that interesting? Wow. So I think it's something to do with the trestles here. Underneath there, I think used to be train tracks. And they used them for this bridge here. It's kind of cool they reuse and recycle the materials. But we made it through. Woohoo! Back to the car we go. It's been a fabulous hike, and there's going to be a beautiful drive home as well. Hope to catch some good footage of our stops. Let's go. Look at that. This is the Hood Canal Bridge. This floating bridge connects the Olympic and the Kitsap Peninsula in Washington State. This opened in 1961 and is the longest floating bridge in a saltwater tidal basin in the world. How cool is that? Without this, you have to take a whole different route, take a ferry. It wouldn't be very accessible at all. Obviously, it's a lot of water to cross, but the lands don't touch here at all. This There's a toll or a drawbridge up here. And a couple of towers for the lookouts. And we're entering Kitsap County. Yeah, it's pretty nice up there too. And it's the third longest bridge in Washington State. Out of them all. It's a long bridge. How long this bridge is exactly? I'll have to look it up and get some information on it. Probably one of the main disadvantages of the bridge is that if the wind persists at 40 miles per hour for 15 minutes, they have to close the bridge down. So that could take a long time to come back, the winds to recede back down. Or it can take an hour for the drawbridge to come up and to go back down. So you may be waiting, but if you know, you save 2.5 hours even if you wait an hour. So that's not too bad. Thank you for joining me on this trip. It's been a little bit long, but for those that stay to the end, I love you a long time. Bye for now.